Hello Internet, I am John, welcome back to Let's Play Stellaris 4.0 Learning Machines. Last time we built some battleships, I guess. Tech progressed a little bit. Oh, we drew climate restoration. I did a little bit of cleanup between sessions, nothing really interesting. There were a couple more things I needed to do. One is that our Scalarium hypotheses expired, which was really bad timing for trying to fish out climate restoration. And I missed the pop-up, and I didn't notice it until I was rewatching the video, but it explains why we were only drawing 4. What do you guys need? So we'll get that fixed. I remembered that we have the alien logs that we could be doing. And at this point, we're in a strong enough position to, like, take the rubricator system if it's on a border with somebody. Let's see, what else? I wanted to upgrade my fleets. My ship designs are missing some things that we might want. That the auto designer won't put on there for you. Right, we got the swarmers. I think also if we're going to go up against amoeba fleets, we might mix in a little bit of flak here. I'm not super worried about torpedoes. We also might bring in some fire control. Okay. The other interesting thing I noticed, it was I needed to... We're almost full of mine artifacts, and reverse engineer seems like a good use for them. Precursor insight's also a thought, but I don't really... Is that the repeatable build speed? That's kind of lousy, but alright. What was I saying? Don't remember. I wanted to propose... Astral Studies Network. We'll actually benefit from this a little bit, from solar panels, and it boosts our tech weight, and it's something that other people don't hate, so it's fine. And if we can push this one further, we can make banning AI illegal, which would be great. And then the big thing, the real problem in our economy currently is that I have a ton of unemployment. And this is like propping up our trade a lot, and we're no longer getting Unity from it, but I have like 100 and something, or excuse me, like 10k unemployed pops across my planets. And machine worlds are coming, but not like that soon, so I need to build like a lot more jobs, is the key takeaway here. Automation's neat and all, but at the end of the day, pops like are useful sometimes. So I think here we're going to do more science. This is a smaller world. Yeah, 17. So we'll just do science here. I don't know that we necessarily want to do that specialized, but it's okay for now, I guess. These are quicker for more districts. Oh, nope. And then we'll just do that. I think we will be turning this one into a generator world ultimately. It's big enough, and probably it has the max district cap for it, so I think that's the plan here, and probably including generator spec or generator support. But for now, we can just upgrade. We got more forge coming. I don't know that we need more mining yet, but we will eventually. As far as machine worlds, I think we're definitely going to machine world the Gaia. I think we machine world this trade world because it's big. I don't know if it stays a trade world after we're done Gaia-ing it, but that's I think what we'll do with it. And we could even, well, yeah, we can throw down a little more commercial support here. If yeah. As far as these ones out here, we can definitely do more strongholds. save one for drone storage or something.
Technological acquisition successful.
Point defense is okay. Actually, cheap encryption would also be good. Legion node, build speed, upgrade cost. That's a bunch of extra naval cap. I also really like gale speed though for the movement speed. We can get naval cap elsewhere. Sublight speed is harder to come by.
Ship augmentations completed. Technological acquisition successful.
We can do tack counts, I guess. I would also love to build more
complete.
relays out this way. I don't know when I'll have the alloy and influence for that to be for that to be economical, I guess.
Ship augmentations completed.
Yeah, sure, keeping our leaders alive is reasonable. The ascension cost, that's something I probably should be ascending the capital, for example. Maybe the Gaia as well.
Alert. Non-standard space entity encountered. Communications alert. Planetary alert. Blocker expunged. Special project complete.
Okay, so it is
Situation log adjusted.
on borders, so that's a little annoying. But they're close enough to get here quickly. Where's my other scientist? We can do the precursor special projects with him.
Construction complete. Ship augmentations completed.
We could activate the gateway. Speaking of things that cost a bunch of influence, or a bunch of alloys, that I don't really want to spend right now.
Technological acquisition successful.
So there's another upgrade to everything. All the battleships, at least. None of these techs are especially good. We keep drawing gas extraction wells, so we'll get out of the way.
Construction complete.
This is the energy world, so we can get the base up boost.
Construction complete.
Okay, so here's climate restoration. What do I want after that? I don't really need archaeology skill. Faculty of Archaeostudies would be interesting. We're going to have a relic world with the Rubricator, so we could get the artifact income. Bioreactor don't care, habitable don't care. So it's really just between shipfire rate and Archaeostudies, I think. Again, this comes up a lot more, and this one drives us up. Well, maybe not up tier-wise, but
Planetary alert.
okay, so military readiness acted, and that should hit a bunch of people's sanctions. Not our people, though, so that's good. And then we're going to do machine worlds. And it's interesting to note that Machine Worlds, the perk, as described here, it doesn't, this description's not accurate, unless they changed it. Yeah, doubles housing and jobs on all districts, not true. But it's still good. And then we will do the gases edict, because we have plenty of gas, and increasing. And then, how do I terraform? There we go, terraform. Machine World 10k 4800 days. We will also do. We said we would do this one. It's interesting now that Machine Worlds aren't especially good for like generators and things. I'm on the fence about whether to do my raw resource worlds. The one we're using for science, I think we do. Do we have any particularly big ones outside of the core sector? 24. And it's a little bit back from the border. 12, 22. Yeah, I think we do the 24. I'm not really using it presently, but... And then I think with like 4 or 5 Machine Worlds, we should be able to soak up a lot of pops.
Technological acquisition successful.
Strikecraft, it's a battleship upgrade.
Special project complete. Construction complete.
More anchorages.
Technological acquisition successful.
Okay, Dyson swarms versus autonomous ship intellects. This is it's a good military upgrade, but I remembered recently that without Dyson swarms, I can't build Dyson spheres. So I think I do want those. We're still a little bit of ways out from megastructure, but not that far. Association, no.
System survey complete.
That's the rubricator system. We will grab it.
Construction complete. Communications alert.
No, I don't really want to pay 2,000 alloys for 300 pops. I don't know if that's a good deal anymore or not.
Acquisition successful.
But I'm okay on pops. And a little bit low on alloys at the moment. In as much as I would like to be building more fleet and more relays and things. We could grab arc furnaces.
Special project complete.
What was I gonna do with this this district? I guess I can just shove labs into it, huh? There's also, I noticed, so there are some Unity support buildings now. There's one that reduces coordinator upkeep. Again, not critical, given that we have an energy like surplus, but it's an interesting thought.
Construction complete. Technological acquisition successful.
Dyson swarms. All this stuff is kind of crap. Research station output at least gives us a little more tech.
Alert. Non-standard
Leaders
space
leveling.
executed.
Always admirals. I don't need any more expertise in New Worlds. I could reformat the cognitive node if it weren't for the Curator thing. Of these, I guess I'd rather have particles. I don't know if there are any good computing repeatables. Command Center, Simulation Complex, right? Not great. War Exhaustion and Claim Influence Cost is alright. Durasteel. We could start doing kinetics too, and working our way up to like kinetic artillery and things like that. Yes, Enigmatic Guest is excellent.
Adjusted.
Happy to see that.
Technological acquisition successful. Construction complete.
Barrier point defense is also not bad. I'm sure I have some idle construction ships. Yeah.
Special project complete. System survey complete.
Okay, so it's a crappy system, so that's the reason I haven't taken it.
Construction complete.
We'll do one of the upgrades for the planetary reptile inhibitor.
Construction complete.
Yeah, I guess we get reactor boosters out of the way. Fabricator output 10%? Okay. Pretty expensive upgrades. I guess that's to Whirlwinds.
Communications.
And advanced
alert.
strikecraft and tier 4 armor, and yeah, okay, that's a lot of stuff. Astral Studies Network looks like it will pass. Tradition. Edict Fund is not that important to me, nor is Restored Node additional skill if I'm not culling. How much would it cost to ascend? 4,500. It's really not that much. Okay, and then I'm limited by my number of ascension perks.
Construction complete.
We could do planetary shields. That's alright for a fortress world.
Communications alert.
Not really a bastion, but just in case we ever have to make it one.
Technological acquisition successful.
Titans? Sure. Again, lacking kinetic artillery, they're going to be kind of anemic, but the auras are nice at least. Advanced cloaking is okay for science ships, I suppose. At this point, I feel okay. Ooh, job efficiency for coordinators. That's an interesting bonus. That or Archaeostudies. Yeah, we can pick up some coordinator bonuses. We could turn this. I'm thinking we might turn this into a Unity district. Nope, not that. We want switch. Yes. We could ascend the Gaia some too. I don't know though. Planetary Ascension and I. Okay, right. We should be holding off on Planetary Ascension until we get this node. That was silly. It was not a good decision. This was the huge slow pulsar system, wasn't it? I have regrets. At least they were reasonably efficient about it.
Construction complete. Technological acquisition successful.
30% job efficiency from capitals. Wow. How can I pass that up? Everything in that draw was good. Like, Starbases would be good, Naval Camp would be good, Warforms would be alright, but I don't think I can pass that one up. Favored Society would be okay. The capital bonus is no longer as significant as it used to be. I don't want to reformat. Synthetic Age is fine. I don't have the, do we have the revision agendas? We do, okay. I'm kind of tempted to do, like, growth node revision or something. To try to fish out, like, higher levels of architectural focus, maybe? Yeah, sure.
Ship augmentations completed.
Okay, so now we're at like 160k fleet power or something.
Technological acquisition successful.
Phase disruptors are alright, or advanced shields helps both the battleships and the corvettes, so we'll do that.
Construction complete.
I don't know if hangars are any good against Shard or not. I guess they're probably not terrible. Command centers require a bunch of upgrades. Otherwise, those would be good. Oh, they buffed transit hubs in the recent patch notes, in the hotpatch today, I guess, for much higher automatic resettlement chance. But I feel okay about our resettlement, so I'm not going to worry about it. So we can do, yeah, up. So network junctions reduce coordinator upkeep. System Conflux increases efficiency. Uplink node is just the jobs, and then the simulation site is Unity output and mineral upkeep from maintenance drones. Honestly, I'm okay with that. We'll just do them all. How many maintenance drones do I still have here? 5.3k. Quarter of 5.3k is... well, okay, so we're talking like 53 over times a quarter is not much. Just figuring the like order of magnitude of mineral income, I'll need to support that for new drones.
Complete.
Okay, so we have the second relink up. We do still need to link up this bastion here. That was just kind of a scary lag. But other than that, I think we're good. Do I have any more critical techs coming out? Titans, shields. We'll need Titan assembly yards, which means we'll need the upgrade here to Citadel that I always forget about, so I don't really want to wait a whole lot longer. So maybe we don't do that. We have plenty of fleet, right? Like, we could just do it. They're at 22k maybe, and yeah, 30k of amoebas. and yeah, 6k. So yeah, it's like one of our fleets could probably beat them.
Technological acquisition successful.
I don't think the Curator labs have any follow-ups, at least. That's nice. Something to get out of the draw pool.
Technological acquisition successful.
Durasteel would be fine. You know, that's a fair point. How much, like, district build cost reductions have I stacked up? Yeah, it's already, like, minus 50%. So, at that point, maybe I do just machine world all of my raw resource production. I also have the energy, so...
Technological acquisition successful.
I feel like Speculative Hyperlane Breaching does actually increase the draw weight for something, like, useful, and I forget what it is. I forget whether it's jump drives or gateways or something like that. But dark matter drawing would also be potentially relevant if we ever decide we want FE Tech and we have been building it up for a while. Because currently we have just a little bit, a trickle of it. And we'll draw... I don't even know if this is any good. So, we'll do dark matter.
Ship augmentations completed.
Titans. Mega Engineering. Nice. There's our ascension cost reduction. It is a little silly to, like, keep this much in reserve. You'll send the corvettes forward too. That's fine. $440 influence. I probably should have saved before that.
Diplomatic alert. War protocols initiated. Ship augmentations completed.
I guess we will need armies to take the one planet. We'll bring them forward too.
Hostile stationary asset engaged.
This is a good opportunity to check our hypotheses about trade upkeep. 1.6, yeah, is 0.2 times 8 hull size. So it's 0.2 points of trade per month in hostile territory. And that includes, like, occupied systems. I just remembered that I haven't done Amoeba's first contact, so I can't get the Amoeba, like, tech. Or, excuse me, the, like, Amoeba global, like, evasion bonus. At least they're running away. That's an improvement over some of the performance I've been seeing from the War AI recently. Oh, that's Ghost Fleet. I don't know where my Amoeba First Contact went.
Construction complete. Hostile stationary asset engaged.
Okay, so here's their... They decided to retreat it and stacked up a bit, which, hey, you know, good for them. I do think we would rather engage them over the black hole. Yeah, now we can do ship intellects. That's fine. Am I demanding unoccupied systems? I guess, yeah, so just this one. So if I want to wreck their fleet, we need to not land armies too quickly.
Alert. Spaceport engaged.
Okay, and they are going to go for the black hole engagement. Ghost ship. Maybe I had it here.
Hostile fleet assets engaged. Alert. Station engaged.
Yeah, I mean, it's casualties. And then I guess that also doesn't show us the true extent of the damage. Potentially. What? Huh. Interesting. I think even the... Because the old trick here was that you could look at the war like status screen and use that to show their actual losses, but now this is showing lower than what the post-combat report said. Historically, that wasn't true. Usually, this would show like much larger true numbers from losses during retreats. But that no longer seems to be true. We got 1k. How much army they got? Not much. Oh, cool, and we can use it to pick up some tech.
Technological acquisition successful.
2 points of starbase cap is actually worth more than 25 naval cap for me at this point. Node reformatting is interesting. Still waiting. Okay, but the upgrade's almost done to build Titan assembly yards.
Planetary pacification protocols initiated. Construction complete.
Okay, yeah, we'll definitely win this. Although, I mean, that's usually a foolish thing to say, but I think it's true.
Ground invasion units have achieved all objectives.
Minus 26. So we just need to like go wreck their stuff now, basically. Settle status quo. Okay, so we don't need to achieve war goals. Settling status quo and holding all the things we want is good enough. What's their war goal? Okay, humiliation. Interesting. I think I do want... Do I need win a war here? No. Okay. Yeah, so we'll like just do a little bit more damage and then see if we can't push their war exhaustion over the brink there.
A foreign entity has decrypted our communications. Hostile stationary asset engaged.
What's this? Yeah, well, okay, that's reasonable, I guess. I don't want the naval cap penalty from the further commerce resolutions. I don't know that I care about the habitability penalty much, since I am moving towards machine worlds with 100%. That could be a good option. Some people who I don't control would vote for it. We can't do another science one because we just did that. Military Readiness Act is the most important of these, since it starts putting people in violation of laws. Research speed penalties on sanctions, and their support? Okay, we can do that. Okay, now here we go, taking some bad engagements again.
Hostile fleet assets engaged.
And then we can do, shoot, what's the Master Builders, I guess? With that slot when Megastructures finishes pretty soon here. Yep. Enigmatic Engineering is actually kind of tempting now because it lets you draw Fallen Empire buildings, and we're getting up to a tech level where that could become relevant. I don't know that I necessarily... Yeah, it's interesting here as an alternative to Cosmogenesis, just to get Fallen Empire buildings in a way that is somewhat limited and not as just wildly overpowered on every front as Cosmogenesis. We have 4 slots. You know, we could do Enigmatic, the 2 megastructure perks, and I don't know. Yeah, that might be something to think about. You got that. Okay. So this is our new bastion. It gives us an L gate. I don't think we had an L gate before. Black Hole Observatory is not bad either. And that lets us turn down this bastion and that bastion. So you, after you're done doing special projects, you could we could still have an idle dude who's okay at surveying.
Communications alert. Ship fragments dissected.
Don't need
Alert.
crew quarters.
Non-standard space entity encountered. Technological acquisition successful.
Ship intellects. We can do research station input. Honestly, I don't particularly care whether this one passes. I just wanted something that wasn't super strongly counter to my interests. We don't want that either.
Ship fragments dissected.
I bet the Titan assembly yards are...
Successful.
Nope, not yet.
Technological acquisition successful.
Starbase cap. Okay, so here is the new Total War CB tech. I don't know that we need that. Versus, yeah, putting Archaeostudies on the Rubricator planet. We should probably do Shard before we do that, though. Is it still Empire Limit 1? It is. Yeah. Does having this CB give everyone else a probably? Yeah, we'll just do the Archaeostudies. I mean, it's only like 4 more points of Empire size. It's actually fine. We'll pass it.
Construction complete.
I do need to build relays up here.
Technological
1, 2, 3.
acquisition
Yeah, I think
successful.
that's probably optimal.
Construction complete.
Comms jammer over a black hole is pretty juicy. Fleet command limit would be quite good.
System survey complete.
Okay, yeah, that's the
Construction
corrupted
complete.
avatar. There's Titan assembly yards. My Titan designs are going to be terrible. Why is that even a choice? Yeah, I don't even have coil guns yet. We'll hold off. I mean, weapon retrofits aren't that bad. And auto upgrade, right? So it's fine. Do I have a megastructures plan? They buffed
Ship augmentations
a
completed.
couple of them. Like intergalactic assembly now, or the assembly. One of them, it's either okay. I think the art gallery gives planetary ascension cost reduction, and the assembly gives empire size reduction. Both of which are pretty great. So clearly, I'm still piling up unemployment here if these capitals are getting upgraded.
System survey complete.
Where is this even? Oh, okay. Didn't build drone storage. Classic mistake.
Construction complete. Communications alert.
Physics. Yeah, we can do the research speed one. That's pretty good. Relic Rails archaeological site. I don't know this one. Where's it? Next tradition. What do we say? We said it's either domination or politics. I think we could do politics. I think that with a little bit of extra diplo weight, we probably could become yeah, like this one would be good. The Unity output will be good for finishing everything else out and ascending planets. Yeah, I think we do politics.
Council agenda available.
And maybe we try to like patch up relations here. It's nothing personal. I just wanted the systems. My borders were unclean. Oh, I was capped on trade. Didn't realize.
Ship augmentations completed.
Are these guys mad at me too?
Ship augmentations
they don't care.
completed.
Terraforming almost done. That's probably where we'll end this video, is with terraforming finishes. Hopefully it's not too much longer. Defensive pack? Nah. I mean, I guess I could like actually do... So that's like 3 years. That's not long at all.
Technological acquisition successful.
Mega structures. I like neutronium. This is pretty good for orbital rings too, though. Nah, that's I have plenty of resources to build stuff. Do neutronium. It's fine.
Alert. Non-standard space entity encountered.
I don't have wormhole tech, I guess.
Alert. Non-standard space entity encountered.
If I have too much trade, I can always turn it into energy.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Gateway construction? Yes, please. And increased empire size from systems hurts the Lachaks and the hegemony. And the Hospizon, I guess.
Construction complete.
That probably fills us up on minor artifacts, doesn't it? Not quite, pretty close. How are we doing on First League? Not very well. I think we'll use it for something else. We can do yeah. Reverse engineer's okay. Oh, great. Node reformatting. That's an arcane technology. Pretty sure.
Construction complete.
So some kind of well-armed railroad. I don't know this one at all. Growth node, architectural focus 2, reduced building and district upkeep. Yes, please. Terraforming speed could have been alright for making machine worlds, I guess.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete. Technological
Council
acquisition
agenda
successful.
ready.
Neutronium. Maybe we should actually do coil guns and kind of move. Can we skip over coil guns and get railguns? That's interesting. What does Pioneer Politics do? Resolution, action costs, and cooldown. That's not so useful right now. Tech progress, always good. -3 clues. Boo. Oh, this is just gonna crash. This is gonna be a nightmare when this finishes.
Construction complete.
Okay, so we just picked up like 4,000 fabricator jobs. What will that do to my alloy or to my mineral? I don't know. I don't know what that will do to my mineral income. It'll probably be fine, but a bunch finished at once. So that was the Gaia. I should just make it a Forge world. This is a little silly. This was the Science world. Okay. That was the Trade world, and this was just a big world. Okay. You know what? Yeah. I'm debating whether this is a good stopping point for me to kind of like get my bearings and figure out what I want to do here. Maybe we just let the clock run and see where... I mean, I have a bunch of unemployment. I don't know if this is enough new jobs to soak all of it up.
Technological acquisition successful.
Rip my mineral income. Yeah, capital upgrades, I bet. We'll do Diplo weight stuff.
Construction complete.
Really, yeah, we can mix in a little bit of gun.
Technological acquisition successful.
Forge subsidies would be okay. Or repeatable fleet command. Yeah, we can do forge subsidies. Their prices finally went up. Sorry, what? Okay, so it just came off the floor. That's fine. At this point... I feel like we have enough to go permanent custodian. Or at least make a bid at it. Cat headbutts hand. Yeah, okay. Holy cow, that all finished really fast. The Targe Bearer? What? Okay, there's the hour. Reverse engineer already off cooldown. Flash coolant, that's a repeatable energy weapon thing. Okay.
Technological acquisition successful.
I could use some minor output right now. Are my Titans upgrading correctly? They are. Good.
Technological acquisition successful.
We could do simulation complex and put it on the capital.
Technological acquisition successful.
Mega cannon, not amazing. Rails and refuge. Well, okay, that's a bunch of minor artifacts. We won't go over cap, but just barely. Or, like, it'll be close. We would actually. What do we get? Engineering. That's actually not too bad. 11 engineering for 12 energy per month. Do it. More minor artifacts. I'm not sure what button the cat just hit there.
Situation log adjusted. Technological acquisition successful.
Okay, so the mineral hole is getting worse, and I'm not really sure why. But you know, we have, oh weird, it got turned into heavy industry. Okay, it just says that, it's not actually heavy industry. But like, we can just build some mining stuff here, that's fine. Oh, how much do these cost now? That's actually something I was curious about. 500, yeah. So we have enough, we have like 50% reduction on building costs now. Cat, yes, hello. Military Academy's not bad. Oh, I'm the fastest. That might have been the cat's doing. Where does it go? Do we know? Okay, it activated in one of our vessels. That's good.
Technological acquisition successful.
We did keep the features that add strategics to miners here.
Alert. Non-standard space entity encountered.
Kinetic battery we do want for the Titans.
Ship augmentations complete.
I probably want an orbital ring there too. Trade deal. Active sensor link we lost with these guys. I don't think we care. But I don't think we care anymore, right? We took our war goals. It's fine.
Technological acquisition successful.
Gamma laser we want, I think, to move us up energy weapons towards X-slot stuff.
Special project complete. Technological acquisition successful.
Okay, Mega Art installation. Interesting. Did they put the buffs in Biogenesis in the DLC? That would kind of be nonsense, but this is Paradox. Huh. If that's all this does, I don't really want it. Yeah, we had to. Let's see. Maybe the tooltips are wrong.
Ship augmentations
Optimistic,
completed.
but am I even working these minor jobs? I am. Okay, that's good. I'm curious how much unemployment I have. Okay, we still have tons of pops available.
Communications alert.
I'm not. I don't care. This might be a fine trade. I'm not using it, so sure.
Technological acquisition successful.
Flat cannons would be okay against the Great Tempest. Okay, we're back in positive mineral income.
Technological acquisition successful.
So we do get more from jobs and from stations. Deep crust extraction grid. Now I want pizza. I said we would stop once the machine world's finished. That has happened. I'm hungry. But yeah, so I'm a little bit surprised we still have as much unemployment as we do, because we produced like hundreds and hundreds of jobs by building all these machine worlds. Crime is starting to creep up here. So we're at 6K, 0, 50, 68, 79, 84, 88. Yeah, so we still have a lot of unemployment, even just in the core sector. Never mind, like, all of these planets out here that have been doing nothing but assembling pops. I am wondering whether I should, like, start turning off pop assembly, because we have a lot of them. And even with machine worlds, I almost wonder if we are going to be able to make enough jobs for all of them. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know that I want these too specialized, really. Interesting. Okay, I was wondering whether alpha hubs were planet unique or empire unique. Oh yeah, if we were to do society research spec, we should put it on the Rubricator planet, because all the biologists will give artifacts. Okay, all right. I'm gonna stop. We'll think about this stuff between games. Yeah, at this point though, we're pretty much in charge here of the Senate. We can stop Comfort the Fallen from passing. We could probably veto it if we wanted to, or get the ability to do that. Yeah, so I'm not sure how much interest there is left in this game. It's still pretty early mid-game. I think the Great Tempest is the only crisis we could possibly do get here, because Void Worms are turned off, and I don't... Unless the Khan is back here, in which case he's going to get Fallen Empired, so... yeah, I think... I might play a little bit more with Machine Worlds and soaking up pops and things, but I think this run is pretty much a foregone conclusion at this point. So, I don't know what we'll do next, but I might do some shorter form stuff, so... Thank you for watching.